What's up guys, welcome back to another video on HyperGAMING. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at the April 2021 Xbox dashboard update, which is now available on both the Xbox One family of consoles as well as the next generation Xbox consoles such as the Series X and the Series S. Without further ado, let's get started with the video. So the first thing that we're going to be taking a look at in this video is the ability to suspend games that you have got on quick resume to speed up downloading of new games and updates. So if we go to my games and apps, you can see I have got a game downloading at the moment to my Xbox Series X. This is Dirt 5. And because I've got a game currently running on my Xbox Series X due to quick resume, the game is downloading at a much slower rate. You can see I'm only downloading it at 40 megabits per second. You can see at the top we have a new option called Suspend My Game. So what this allows you to do is it allows you to suspend the game that is running in the background to improve the download speed of the game that you're downloading or updating. So you can see it says you've got a game running, suspend it to help improve download speeds. So if I select Suspend My Game, the game will be suspended that I have in the background, and you can see almost immediately the download speed of Dirt 5 is instantly improved. So you can see I had it around, when I had the game had suspended, it was about 40 to 50 megabits per second, but now you can see the game is downloading at a much faster rate of over 200 megabits per second. So what suspending games now allows you to do is it allows you to speed up downloads, meaning that you can play games much faster as they download faster. As you can see, if I do launch a game again, so for example Halo Master Chief Collection, which is part of Quick Resume, and then go back to My Games and Apps and go to Queue, you can see the download speed has been reduced because a game is running in the background. But if I suspend it, you can see immediately the download speed will go up. There you go. Okay, so the next feature that we're going to be taking a look at in this video is related to Xbox Game Pass. So if we go to the dashboard and go to the Game Pass tab and go to the main section of Game Pass on the dashboard, you might have noticed that there is a number of improvements in the April 2021 dashboard update related to Xbox Game Pass. The first of which can be accessed by scrolling down, and this is the Play with Friends section. Now what this allows you to do is it allows you to see what friends are playing Game Pass games. So you can see at the moment I've got a friend which is playing Battlefield 5, which is part of Game Pass via EA Play. You can see I can find out brief information about the game he is playing, such as the mode, so he's playing Conquest, and then the map, which is Fegel 652. I also have information about how many players are in his squad, so you can see currently his squad is full, meaning I can't join, but if I could join, I could press A and I can easily get access to install the game to my Xbox. I've also now got more collections and game recommendations for Xbox Game Pass. So you can see I've now got such a collection such as Indies. I can then scroll down for family and kids, and then various more collections such as shooters. Now I can then go onto these collections and I can find all the games that are related to that genre. So you can see I'm on the shooter genre, which provides 85 games in the collection. So these are all the shooting games, shooter games that is part of Xbox Game Pass. So you can see I can scroll through these lists of 85 games, and if I find a game that I like, for example, let's say I want to select, let's say Star Wars Battlefront 2, I can then download and install that game. If I've got that game installed, I can launch it. If I don't have the game installed, let's say Crisis 3, I can easily install the game from here. Also, there is now recommendations. So if you've played certain Game Pass games, this section of the dashboard will now recommend games that are related to that game that you've played. Now, unfortunately, I cannot seem to find that functionality in the Game Pass section at the moment. So this is a screenshot of what this section looks like. But that is the improvements that Xbox has done to Xbox Game Pass. Okay, so that was all of the 2104 features. We're now going to be moving back down to the 2103 features, which was added in the March 2021 update. So the first feature that I would like to talk about, which was added in that update, was compatibility options. So we go to My Games and Apps and select a game. So for example, let's say Sniper Elite 4, and go and press the menu button and press the Manage Game and Add-ons. You'll notice that we have a new option called Compatibility Options. Now, what this allows you to do is allows you to enable Auto HDR if you have it supported, or FPS Boost. Now, FPS Boost is a new technology that Microsoft has introduced on the Xbox Series X and S, which allows games to be boosted in frame rate. So for example, games that were at 30 FPS is now like 60 FPS, and games that are 60 FPS before could now be running at 120 FPS. So this does reduce the display resolution. So you can see Sniper Elite 4 does have FPS Boost support. Now, Auto HDR, I've talked about it before. It is a machine learning algorithm that the Xbox Series X and S has, which adds support for high dynamic range on games that didn't originally support it. This is for games like the Xbox 360 and various Xbox One games before the Xbox One S and Xbox One X came out, because the Xbox One X was the first Xbox console in the Xbox One family to support HDR. So, Auto HDR is not available for me because the capture card that I am currently using does not support HDR compatibility. But here you would be able to turn Auto HDR off by a game-by-game basis. Now, if we go to settings, you'll have the option here to turn Auto HDR on a system level. This means that all games on your Xbox, if it supports Auto HDR, it will enable it for you. But if you do it on compatibility options, you can turn it off or on a game-by-game basis. So that is compatibility options in the Xbox 2103. Okay, so also in the March update, Xbox did change how Xbox subscriptions can be managed on the Xbox console. So if we go to the Settings app and go to Account and Subscriptions, you'll notice that it has got a completely different layout. It also now provides more information about the subscriptions that you're currently subscribed to, as well as subscriptions that are now cancelled. So as you can see, we now have information about next charge, last charged, end date, and more. So you can see here I've got Game Pass Ultimate. I can easily see if it's active, so the status, if it's on recurring billing, the next charge, so when the next payment will be coming out, and what card it will be coming out, what payment method it will be coming out of. So you can also then see I've got cancelled, so this will list of all the cancelled subscriptions. So you can see Game Pass for console, EA Play, and Xbox Live Gold. These were cancelled because I'm part of Game Pass Ultimate now, and these are included in an Ultimate subscription. I can easily then sort by cancelled and then active. For some reason this is a bit cut out for me. But you can see I can sort by active and then cancelled and then at all subscriptions. So if I go on to Game Pass Ultimate, you can see I do have here as well. So I have plan, so this is the plan I'm currently on. Next charge, I can also turn off recurring billing as well. I can see billing history. Also on the left hand side you can see I've got previous charge as well, which lets me know when the last payment was occurring, and then pay with and the status. I can then change my payment method if I would like to. You can see there I had a QR code I could scan, which allows me to go to the Microsoft website and change the payment method. So that is the improvements that Xbox has done to Xbox subscriptions in the March update of the Xbox. Okay, so the next feature that we're going to be taking a look at in this update video is the improvements that Xbox has added to the Xbox app. And it's quite a most requested feature, and this is that achievements is now available on the Xbox app. So if we go to the profile section, you'll notice that there's a new tab in your profile called achievements. So this will allow you to see all the achievements that you have unlocked on all games that you have played on your Xbox console. So you can see I can scroll down and select any game that I have played and view its achievements. So for example, I've got Outriders. I can click on Outriders and I can view all the achievements that I have unlocked. Now at the moment it is quite bare bones. There is no like sorting options, so you can't sort by like unlocked, locked, or popularity or rarity or anything like that. Hopefully that comes in a future update, but we have finally got achievement support in the Xbox app. So you can see we've got achievements that are listed here. These are achievements that I have unlocked. So you can see I've got the image here. I've got how many of the Xbox gamers have unlocked it. So you can see this Wavelengths and Wishes achievements. I unlocked it on the 10th of April 2021. It's 15 gamer score and 45.59% of gamers have unlocked it. If I go back, you can see achievements that I've not unlocked. You can see are like blurred out, so you cannot see the achievement artwork. You can also see how far off you are on to unlocking it. So you can see Hard Bargainer, it's a 15 gamer score achievement and I am at 92%, so I've got 8% left to go. If you're wondering what that achievement is, it's sell 300 items. Now the next thing that is being added is achievement leaderboards. Now this allows you to see like a competition to see who on your friends list have earned the most amount of gamer score in the month. Now as you can see, April is nearly over and I am 5th on my friends list, so not that great. It's not really been a great month for me to get achievements, but you can see I can sort by March, which is last month, and then April, which is the current month. So yes, that is the new feature that Xbox has added to the Xbox app in April 2021, the brand new achievement section on profile and achievement leaderboards. And that is about it for this video on HyperGAMING. I hope you've enjoyed watching this update overview of the Xbox dashboard update for March and April 2021. If you would like more update overviews for Xbox, make sure you comment, like and subscribe to HyperGAMING for more update overviews in the future. This has been HyperGAMING and I'll see you in the next video.